Now this is what has been happening at the University of Nairobi this week. My name is Tiberius Juma and here are the highlights. The UNSA Sports League launch.
We have people playing throughout their semesters. They do not just play for a day.
Delay in the release of examination results.
So we expected the results out by July since we finished exams early, but so far it's been 4 months.
And the reduction of accommodation fees reshapes campus life.
Even if you were to put up many hostels, we are sure that the student would have taken the hostels.
A major cut in accommodation fees at the University of Nairobi is not only easing the financial burden of students, but is also changing the rhythm of campus life. For some, it has opened the door to affordable living within the halls of residence, but for the University of Nairobi, it has come in with new pressures and priorities. Whitney Lubidu with a story.
It has been nearly 2 months since the University of Nairobi slashed its accommodation fees by 50%, a move that transformed campus life almost overnight. Announced on the 6th of August, the effects are now visible across every hall of residence. For many students, the reduction has made living on campus both affordable and convenient.
We've not been feeling good paying that huge amount of money ever since, but it forced us to do so.
As I speak, we have seen the reduction in the amount which you pay for accommodation, and at least it's no longer a big issue, because when you pay less, you don't expect more than you pay for.
This spiral effect is also being felt by the university systems, according to the assistant halls manager, who notes that occupancy rates have surged since the announcement, highlighting just how much students value on-campus accommodation.
Options are very rare. So that is a big strength that we have as a university. Even if you were to put up many hostels, we are sure that the student would have taken the hostels. Yeah. And if you look at students who stay far from campus, they go through a lot of problems. They would rather stay within the campus than otherwise.
But with the good news comes new challenges. High demand has stretched capacity, with some students allocated rooms in satellite campuses, while others missing out completely.
Some of them are forced to go and stay at Kabete, whereby they're not being offered transport. So, the distance from Kabete to main campus, and being that most of them have the morning classes, it's quite tiresome to them. So what I can urge maybe the administration is they look for a means of transport, if they can offer bus for those who are staying at Kabete, and that one the students will really appreciate.
With more students living on campus, security has become a top priority. Tom Ayora, the Assistant Director for Security in Halls, explains how the university is reinforcing safety measures to ensure a secure environment for all residents.
We have been forced to reinforce our security in terms of our deployment, add the numbers of the security guards, and also increase our patrols. We have also partnered with police officers to ensure that areas that are frequently visited by students are well covered by both uniformed police officers and those undercover.
As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the 50% fee reduction has shaped student life at the university. Whether it's affordability, accessibility, or security, the ripple effects will continue to be felt across campus. Reporting for UNC TV, Whitney Lubidu.
Giving back can take many forms, and for the University of Nairobi community, it took the form of a walk. The second annual Alumni Walk of the University of Nairobi brought together participants, both young and old, all united in support of needy students at the institution. Our reporter Mwenya Yvonne with a story.
Hundreds of alumni and supporters gathered at the University of Nairobi's Graduation Square on September 27th for the second annual Alumni Walk, aimed at raising support for needy students. Participants, including children as young as 4, walked through neighborhoods of the city like Yaya, Kilimani, and Valley Road, turning the streets into a moving show of solidarity and hope. According to Professor Chacha Naigoti, chairperson of the University of Nairobi Council, the walk is a recognition of the diverse needs of students at the university and a way for the alma mater to give back to the institution.
Today's walk was meant to raise some funds to support the needy students who are continuing to undertake their studies at the University of Nairobi.
And the motivation behind this was, wanting to support our needy students in terms of fees, in terms of upkeep, and all this.
With only a bottle of water and their athletic spirits, the alumni took to the streets for the contribution, the networking, and for its health benefits.
I'm very particular when it comes to health. So walking also makes sure that we are healthy. So a healthy nation is a nation that actually is for the future.
It was also providing exercise to many of our lecturers who sometimes have been using vehicles all the time.
Also present at the walk were representatives from the Engineers Board of Kenya and the University of Nairobi Enterprise and Services, UNSA, who reiterated the significance of the annual event in bringing together like-minded individuals for greater cause.
I have also met, of course, former students. We've linked up with people who I was in university the same year with. I have met the Gen Z, so I'm extremely happy.
We are glad as members of the Alumni Association to be part of this journey, to also generate resources that can support our students.
Dr. Anne Asei, the Vice Chairperson of the Alumni Association, also pointed out the disparity between the registered alumni and those who turned up for such events, but remained optimistic for a better future to come.
Getting alumni out of their houses is a big challenge. People can work, people are many. We are 290,000 alumni of the University of Nairobi, but those who work are very few. We encourage those who don't come to help us work better.
On his part, Professor Julius Mabora lauded the participants' efforts, terming them drops of water that make the mighty ocean roll.
We thank all the workers. And the Gen Zs really, today's work was very fast, because we had many Gen Zs who are paid for, the students especially, and they were working very, very, very fast.
Reporting for UNC TV, my name is Yvonne Moini.
The lecturer strike has once again stalled academic life, but the disruption does not stop in the lecture halls. Across the university, business owners who depend on student purchases for their income are facing tough choices, and with no clear end in sight, their survival has become a daily struggle. Our reporter Sarah Cindy with the story.
The nationwide lecturer strike has once again thrown lecture halls into silence and caused a state of uncertainty for academic calendars. But as learning pauses, so do paychecks, meals, and survival for many on the outside looking in. This is now the state of businesses around the University of Nairobi that have students constituting most of their clientele.
Asai busy iko chini mazee, iko down sana juu tangu lecturers wagome, students pia walienda home.
Imeaffect kiwango kikubwa sana ambapo imefanya sisi biashara imeenda chini.
From saloons to food vendors, business people have seen a significant drop in profit since the onset of the lecturers' strike. For them, this is more than just a classroom issue. It is a livelihood crisis now posing a threat to their means of income.
Navumilia kwa sababu hakuna kazi nyingine nafanya. Naendelea tu nikikosa navumilia, nafikiria kesho nitapata.
I'm selling like below 50%. Students are not there, sincerely.
As days go by, these business owners have been forced to resort to other survival tactics to keep them and their families afloat.
Wanafunzi wamerudi nyumbani. Itakubidi like ukileta the same venye walikuwa na sasa wako utapata loss. So unapata sasa stock zenye unatoa nje ukileta kuwauzia inarudi chini. Sasa profit pay inarudi chini.
With the indefinite nature of the strike, they can only hold on to the hope that the lecturers' demands will be addressed so that business can resume as usual.
Mimi naweza uliza gava ilipe tu wa lecturers hiyo do yao, masudi warudi, ndio at least mambo ikuwe sawa kwa kila msee.
Reporting for UNC TV, my name is Sarah Cindy.
At the University of Nairobi's Chiromo campus, students are left in limbo. Months after completing their studies, their results are yet to be released. The delay has left many unable to plan their studies, apply for attachments, or prepare for retakes. It's a setback that has sparked growing frustration across the School of Biological Sciences. Our reporter Duncan Jomo tells us more.
The delay in meeting examination results has left students at the University of Nairobi Chiromo campus, School of Biological Sciences stranded. The results, which were expected in July after the exam were completed in late May, have now been pending for close to 4 months, sparking frustration among the learners.
So we expected the results out by July since we finished exams early, but so far it's been 4 months later. You don't know whether they're proceeding to the next year or not, so not able to plan effectively.
The affected students say the prolonged delay is disrupting their academic lives without knowing whether they passed or failed. Many cannot prepare for supplementary or retake exam. This hesitation has raised anxiety, with learners questioning why the release process is taking so long.
You just sit by, you don't know if you're on that pass list or not. And for us, we have a really long holiday up to next year, May. So you really don't know if you're on the pass list or not.
Since July, the delay has continued, creating ripple effects across the academic calendar. Others are struggling with how to secure industrial attachment, as host institutions require official transcript or proof of academic progress.
So we start seeing the increase in the time you're supposed to spend in school. So if our internship was supposed to be 2029, then it means you have to go with the next cohort. So that is it.
Despite their frustration, students remain hopeful. They are now appealing to the administration to act quickly and release the results, saying timely communication will help them plan better, reduce anxiety, and allow them to continue with their academic and professional journeys without further interruption.
I hope that in the future, results would come out just in time so that, when you go for holidays, you don't have to be anxious anymore. You just know that, I'm going to relax and wait.
Reporting for UNC TV, I am Duncan Jomo.
On to our sports news this week. The University of Nairobi Student Association, in partnership with 82 Sports and the Department of Sports, has launched the UoN Council League. The competition that is set to bring together teams from different faculties is set to run for 11 weeks, having started on the 25th of September 2025, with an inaugural match that ended in a 2-1 score in favor of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Our reporter Patience Jedida tells us more.
A new era of sports has begun at the University of Nairobi with the successful launch of the University of Nairobi Council League on the 25th of September 2025.
Now we've launched it just before the alumni dinner because the partner of 82 Sports, the chairperson, that is Okuto, is an alumni. So we've seen this is his contribution of giving back to the university. So we did it just before the alumni dinner.
The league kicked off with an inaugural football match between the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences and the Faculty of Engineering, which turned out 2-1 in favor of Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. The student-driven initiative, running for 11 weeks, aims to address issues like idleness, discourage substance abuse, and build the capacity of players and faculty teams through interfaculty competition.
The league should run from September to November, and it's a big league actually. We have the sponsors, we have everything. We just want comrades to enjoy and participate in football, yeah.
They can be engaged. You've got issues of mental health. Drug is an issue amongst the institutions that are running, and this is the solution. This is the avenue. When you're involved in sports, you are in a better space.
UNSA President Derek Troy Rosanna said the league was part of his Team Fresh Perspectives manifesto, championed by the sports representative Eric Muturi, who noted that just one day for sports through the annual sports day wasn't enough.
So in what sense? We have people playing throughout their semesters. They do not just play for a day. So that means there's an opportunity to identify a new talent with every single match day. You get to pick somebody who has done well in a match day, somebody who has done well during the league. A day is not enough.
Rose Marete, University of Nairobi's acting director of sports and games, praised the students' efforts in securing a partnership with the widely recognized 82 Sports. 82 Sports, the partner secured through Victor Boruet, the Secretariat for Partnerships in the UNSA Council, will provide color-coded jerseys, extra fun benches, and revamp the already existing benches.
On top of that, we also upgrade the sports facility that will be phase 2, so that this becomes a center of excellence when it comes to student participation. And we got a lot of students interested in football. Almost every young man would want to kick the ball, so we want to give everybody an opportunity.
He said that through the league, They will identify talent and culminate in an all-star tournament and award ceremony, cementing a future for worldwide sports advancement among the students.
Also partnered with 82 Sports, collaborates with Jamhuri Soccer Academy. So that is, it's an academy, and they are looking forward to taking up players. We've seen the likes of Omanyala, who was a rugby player, went on to become one of the best athletes, global stardom. So this, we see that as a channel to global stardom. Yes.
Reporting for UNC TV, my name is Patience Jedida.
This week, we take a closer look at WOSWA, the Women's Students Welfare Association at the University of Nairobi. It's a student-led movement creating safe spaces and empowering young women with the support of both male and female students. Safia Kamala tells us more on WOSWA's growing impact across campus.
Young women are coming together to support and empower the girl child. Through pad drives, mentorship talks, and leadership forums, they are creating safe spaces and building confidence for female students at the university. This is the work of Women Students Welfare Association, WOSWA, formed by students to tackle challenges facing women today.
Currently, we're working on a pad drive that's supposed to take place almost every 2 months in the University of Nairobi in all campuses. And on next week on Saturday, 11th of October, is International Day of the Girl Child. We're planning a girls' day out in Graduation Square.
But WOSWA is not only about women. Male students have also joined the movement, proving that empowering the girl child is everyone's responsibility. Their voice in WOSWA sends a strong message that men too have the power and duty to stand with women, to protect them, and to create a fair society for all.
As a Council of Governors and the University of Nairobi, my mandate is to ensure that the interests of the students are catered for. And part of our students are female students. And that's why I have a mandate to ensure that all welfare of the student associations, including the Women Student Association, are taken care of.
To grow its impact, WOSWA leaders are now working to make the association more visible across all campuses and faculties. They plan to visit students in different schools, hold interactive forums, and spread the message of empowerment to every corner of the university.
For WOSWA, mostly it has been a main campus affair, but what I'm trying to practice is inclusivity of different campuses, and we have campus representatives in those campuses, and we're also planning a campus tour in each campus.
We'll have the pleasure to visit the Mombasa and Kisumu campus, which are also the parts of the University of Nairobi, because they feel like they are sidelined.
By bringing together students, staff, and partners, WOSWA hopes to build a united front where everyone plays a role in uplifting women, creating equal opportunities, and shaping future leaders. Reporting for UNC TV, my name is Safia Kamala.
And now you are up to date with the UoN Weekly by UNC TV. Remember to follow us across all our social media platforms and catch the next episode on YouTube. My name is Tiberius Juma, and until next time, see you.
UNC TV, empowering you.